Bush was so bad, he gave us Obama. You forget that shit, don't you? Bush was so bad that people said, hey, maybe this black guy has the answers. I think people overlook George Bush's contributions to black history. George Bush is a black revolutionary. Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, George Bush. They need to honor him at the Essence Festival. We need bullies. That's how Trump became president. That's exactly what happened. We got rid of bullies, a real bully showed up, and nobody knew how to handle it.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. It's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Hey, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. And it's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
What's up, people?
Hey guys,
we back in this bitch. The original cast is back in this bitch. This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. Out if you ain't gonna find me. And welcome back to the Fly with Bats podcast. Woo! Episode 48. You heard me? As usual, I'm here with my brothers.
Man, you already know this your boy D-Mac, aka the French Bread Kid. And that's where you can find me at on all of your social media platforms. That's at FrenchBread_Kid. And yeah, we're finally back for episode 48. We got a lot to talk about.
Whoa, passe wine. This is your favorite orange waster, AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo. You can find me on Facebook, Joseph Alpha Man Pines, Instagram, Alexander the Ape 3. And for 48, we in this bitch.
We in this bitch. And that nigga ain't no orange waster, nigga. That is the orange molester. You hear me? This
Whoa.
Nigga fondled my orange.
Oh, he is an orange molester.
You hear me? If it's not even orange, what are these called?
Tangerines?
Cuties.
What is that?
Cuties.
What's the real name?
Cute little orange.
Nah, it's gonna come to me. There's a name for this motherfucker.
Are those
Process.
Satsumas?
Nah, Satsuma's a little smaller, ain't
It's
they?
not Satsuma.
Maybe it's a tangerine.
I said tangerine, but he said
Oh,
not.
it's not an orange, it's not a tangerine, it's not a Satsuma.
Kumquat?
So it's
No,
no.
not a kumquat.
It's a fucking orange fruit and it's delightful.
Somebody say it's a mini orange. Fuck it, we gonna get to it. So yeah, we back in this bitch. It's been a minute, but you know, if you've been listening to the Reviewing Dat Lightning Podcast, that is much appreciated with the homie Marty Edwards from the Your 30 Podcast and the girl Jay Steele from the Misbelief Radio Show and Fat Girl Nola. We've been getting in up and down on that show. But like I've been saying on that joint, we gotta get back to the original cast doing the original things that we used to always originally do, you heard me?
Yeah.
So as usual, we got to shout out our brother and sister podcasts, such as, like I said, the Your 30 Podcast
30.
with Marty Edwards.
Whoops.
As you. And the Arrogant Observer. And big ups to Arrogant Observer, who just closed the show. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes,
and now he just got cast in another show. This nigga's on a musical hot streak.
Damn.
Get it in, Lawrence. We see you. Get it in.
Damn, I missed the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Where was it?
It was somewhere. I forget. I was talking to Marty Edwards about it on the last
He was the Hunchback?
podcast. No. He wasn't a Hunchback. But Marty was telling me it was a really good show. And I was telling Marty that I got to go to Lawrence's next show because I was going to go to Hunchback Industry Night. Bearded Batman, shouts out to Drew, reminded me. And then I don't remember something happened that day that Industry Night happened. And me and him wound up not going. And then I wound up not going back. But on top of that, it being a musical had me dragging my feet because full-blown musicals, unless they like Dreamgirls or The Wiz or something, they got talking in the middle of it, kind of like don't get me amped. And then on top of that, the Disney version of Hunchback, I hated that movie. So both of those things already had me kind of dragging, like, damn, Lawrence, can you get in a straight play? That's what I was saying on the last episode joint. But the next one's a musical. I'm just going to go to that motherfucker. I hope he got like a main role or
He
something.
did his thing and Amy's behaving when I seen him.
Something meaty. We got something meaty in that motherfucker. But big ups to them. Big ups to the Misbelief Radio Show podcast with the homie DC Paul and the rest of us. Big ups to the We'll Figure This Out podcast with Wonder Rhymer and Jay Skills. The Brooklyn Ladies of Therapy Noir podcast. The Metal Hand of God podcast. And
Black Guys Next Door.
they don't podcast right now. That's why.
Well, fuck what you heard.
Fuck What You Heard podcast. And I feel like I'm missing one. Triliterate. I don't think they podcasting right now either. I think they taking a break. Go listen to the motherfuckers that we already named. Keep on subscribing to us, selling our shit, let people know about us, give us some comments. Once again, hit us up at FLYWITHBATS@gmail.com with anything. Anything that you want to talk to the Potty Mouth Pothead Podcasters, we here to talk about with you hear me? But,
Potty Mouth. That's so clever.
Feel me? So we in this bitch.
We in this biatch.
I use it that bad terms. I'd have to flip it. But let's get into this. Normally on side A, we got the two sides. We got side A and we got side B. On side A, we usually get in the starter section, where it's the light affair of things in the news and on Facebook, social medias, and the Instagrams and the Twitters and whatnot. After the starter section, we get into Bats. Nerd out moment. Well, I cherry pick some things for us to nerd out about and talk about and get some of my motherfucking niggas that's not as nerdy in this shit as me on some things. What they motherfuckers still got opinions, you hear me?
Yes.
And after Bats Nerd Out moment, we get into that question of the day. And after that question of the day, we tell you to turn over to side B. Side B is when we get into that real, that deep, that ETOUFEE of the day. You hear me? Yeah, there's so much ETOUFEE to be running about because shit just been going down in the news, man. We talking about like arming teachers and school students are protesting and gun shit is everywhere. Have you noticed a sudden rise in gun stories in schools all of a sudden on your social media?
Really?
All out the blue.
All of a sudden.
There's so many stories from different parts of the country.
I mean, I just really wonder why that is.
So yeah, on the ETOUFEE on side B, we gonna get into more of those. You hear me? Yeah. After the ETOUFEE, we usually get into that Daily Dose of Murica.
And that is your friendly reminder of just where you live and who the fuck you dealing with out here in these streets.
You hear me?
Then we have our hero highlight, where we take the time to shine light on someone who's doing good in the world of pure D fuckery.
It's fuckery.
Yeah, man. That's a capital D, as a matter of fact. And then we send you on your way till we see you in a few weeks until you hear from us and whatnot. So, without further ado, makes no sense to hold it up because we got a lot of stories to get into, man, because this is, weeks in the making. Let's get into that starter section. Hit that music there.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Lying about how much you had made, rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. But we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Work, where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me what it be.
So first up on the starter section, apparently Rihanna versus Snapchat. Did y'all hear about this shit?
Okay, no. What happened?
Not.
What happened? What's going on?
So what's going on with my baby?
So apparently Snapchat had this little thing up like vote for, or would you rather do slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown on some some domestic violence joke.
Wow, that was not smart. That was not smart.
Really, guys?
Somebody fucked up supremely on y'all public affairs team. Like
that nigga quit that day.
Y'all were high. Y'all was high.
That nigga put that up and quit.
And I'm out of here. I'm about to throw y'all shit in a fucking loop. Like in the current climate of men versus women, period. Like whose smooth ass idea was like, yeah, we're gonna make a joke about this one.
And we can't phrase it as men versus women, but just in the current climate period.
Yeah, just the current climate, dog. Like
smooth
it's
move,
just,
X-Lax.
Yeah, totally. So what's like the actual details of this shit?
And that's what the dick sells. It was Would You Rather. There was on the Would You Rather on Snapchat. Would you rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown? And although Snapchat issued several apologies, RiRi's not having it and shaming the app for being insensitive to domestic violence victims. She tweeted, "Shame on you, throw the whole appology away." Said Rihanna. Rihanna going to Snapchat and the Rihanna Navy is taking it as a call to boycott Snapchat. So Monica get Netflix boycotted. But according to this shit right here, Snapchat stocks have plummeted. And if they already was getting their ass whipped by Instagram and Facebook, like, because they both do what Snapchat do now. Both Facebook and Instagram, and people use them shits. People be on their IG snaps, and they be on their Facebook snaps now. So it's like Snapchat, yes, dog. People be on it.
Yep, I don't be on my Snapchat at all no more.
I don't be on my Snapchat either, but I didn't know people actually be making stories on like their Facebook
and IG snaps.
But better enough, Facebook got that live, and Instagram got that live too.
So
Snapchat
Snapchat already holding on by a thread. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So you don't want to be beefing with somebody. You know what I mean?
Snapchat is only for the cheaters.
And then
Rihanna crossover too, like that's a big
Dog.
white and black audience. You fucking up.
You beef, and then look what you're beefing with over. Who's gonna take your side?
Any of this could be regular people, but you gonna choose.
Nigga,
Right, so
that
you slap
damn
this
near
domestic
ended Chris
woman.
Brown career beating on Rihanna, dog. People like, come on, son. She's an actual victim. Like, if a person
Right.
that wasn't a victim would have said something, like you said, AlphaJoe, they would have got ridiculed. But you're talking about America's domestic abuse victim.
Like
You know
that
what
was an Oprah interview.
Nigga,
like what
several.
the fuck, nigga?
Well, one Oprah
Nah.
interview and several Oprah stories.
Yeah.
Documentary.
Like that was real. Yeah, documentaries and shit.
Come
Dog,
on.
Wrong target, guys.
So here goes some of the tweets from some of the Navy. They got this thing from Malcolm X with Denzel. Remember Denzel walking with all the fucking niggas?
Oh, they pointed their fingers?
Pointed the fingers. They said, that's how we gonna be for Rihanna. He told us to walk away from Snapchat, and this is how we gonna respond. Somebody said, Rihanna said delete Snapchat, so guess that's what I'm doing.
Stupid
As
ass.
simple as that.
Oh, shit, dog. That's crazy. So like, yeah, Snapchat, you
Yeah,
fucked
y'all,
up.
y'all
You
fucked up.
How can you be so silly? Like,
Oh,
That was
Nah.
silly. That was a real silly move, dog. Like that could have been completely avoided. I think, dog. Like that was black and white, dog.
I'm with AlphaJoe. That nigga quit that day. he put that shit up and then left.
He's like, all right, y'all
wanna
have me
play
train
games,
this guy's
huh?
gonna take my new position, huh?
Okay, here
All right.
you go. Take one for the road.
Would you rather fire me or get a lawsuit?
Hey,
Damn.
you should have kept me.
Bitch.
Well.
You should have known better that you think you could leave. You should have known. Oh my
what?
God. So apparently the next story up in the start, unless y'all got anything else more to say.
No, that's all.
No,
You
no,
guys
it's
are
stupid.
snappity
Come,
chappity.
and let me beat it up. No,
I guess I'll be on my Facebook story now.
My IG's now about to be live. Because that is another difference. Like Snapchat, shit, it's not like Netflix where we got black people we actually want to watch and support still on there. Nigga.
Right.
You feel me? Oh, shouts out to Tiffany Haddish who just did get a freaking fucking deal. Like she got a deal with Netflix.
Oh, great.
And Monique said, do your thing basically. Of course, you know, looking good.
You better say that. That's the right thing you better
say. Tiffany didn't say what she got, but she said, just know that me and my family gonna be
all right.
fine.
got
So
something
from the
cooking.
undercover sources I found, you dig, she got about 800 grand.
800?
Yeah.
Go get your 800.
I'm about to say I would take that 800
And I bet you any money she could get double or triple that for the second one.
easily.
Because once
Off of
again,
fucking merch
But that's the
alone.
rumor. She could have got more.
She
And
coulda
the
got more.
backhand still is intact too as well.
and we gonna put it on the back end is a big thing too. But I was just about to say on the level of this though, like Tiffany Haddish, I think she get that she does not have a known stand-up special. This is her
Right.
first.
Yeah, that's very true too.
So even though she's the hottest female comedian in the game, this is still her first comedy special. She rocked this bitch. Oh, then she could come
Yeah,
to
she's gonna be on one.
and that's gonna be that real. You feel me? It's just
That's
something
gonna be that backhand.
that back end. You hear me?
I mean, she's on one now, but I mean that would really like cement her in the game.
Yeah, because once again, I think we were talking about this, me and Joe and DC were talking about this recently, and I feel like it's something that DC talk about often about the difference between a comedic actor and a comedian.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be the same thing, but they're not always the
Not
same
necessarily,
thing.
yeah.
You
Not
feel
always
me?
the same thing, bro.
And you know what I mean? Tiffany Haddish has proven to the world that she's a great comedic actress. But then in a special like this, she's gonna prove to the world that she's also a great comedian. You feel me? And that's what some people felt like Monique was lacking, as a matter of fact. That, okay, she's not her comedic acting, and even her acting is better than her comedy stand-up.
I don't know, because her comedy is pretty funny. People like her comedy. I'm not going to say I'm a big fan, but I know that when she was on the tour with Queens of Comedy, she was getting them fucking laughs. And anytime she's really on stage on the mic, she gets a lot of laughs. But I also think, I ain't never seen her do a crossover audience. I always see her do it like a lot of audience that would be mostly black folk.
So I guess you can't say any then.
I wouldn't say that she's not funny, but I think her acting in general is better than her
Yeah,
comedy.
and I'm with you on there. I understand why people say that about her. But then some people don't like her acting. Some people just feel like that role was just one that fit her because we never seen her bounce back into anything dynamic since.
Well, this Christmas, I guess, but I mean...
No, that's dynamic. She just played herself in this Christmas, basically. Like, I mean, like, you know, because that wasn't her playing
What,
Precious
Precious?
Mom. You hear me? She took on that role, killed that shit. So you just said, so I'm saying, like, since then, what's this Monique role that, you know?
I wonder if she was offered anything that she turned down.
I mean, they got the logistics, but we over here talking about Monique. I'm not gonna talk about Monique. We about to talk
I already
about...
said what I said on my post about Monique.
We gonna get into this. Apparently, the Breakfast Club's DJ Envy beefing with Mero and Deesus.
Yeah, do you know who these niggas is? I mean, you've seen them before for the show.
I know them from they clips. They funny as hell.
Yeah, they are funny.
They had the internet show, and that shit popped them off. And now they doing big things. They got an HBO show about to start up if it hasn't started up already. But they just two regular niggas that just be commenting on shit and cracking jokes. And they got
yeah,
on.
they really are. That's what they really are.
That's really what
This light skinned nigga and this dark skinned nigga on fucking TV cracking jokes.
But that shit went viral. And
all that shit go viral.
About his wife.
And then they took up their production to a bit, and then that made them even more big time. Now they voicing they doing a lot of things.
They got a TV show now. They got a little TV show.
So DJ Envy pressed Deesus and Mero over jokes about his wife. The juice is pressed, but your boy never is, huh? Well, now before you watch this particularly heated, no, I hate pop-ups. Envy wife pretty. But now before you watch this particularly heated Breakfast Club interview, you need to get abreast of the backstory. So a few weeks back, DJ Envy and his beautiful wife Gia appeared on The Real. Excuse me.
First mistake, DJ Envy. But
During the interview, Gia was asked about Envy's now infamous Erica Mena cheating scandal. Wow, I didn't know he cheated on her with Erica Mena. Damn, you pulled Erica Mena. That lets you know that status can get you anything. Because this motherfucker on the street could not pull no motherfucking Erica Mena unless he had a certain level of status or charm. Charm and mouthpiece get you far, dog, but it's just funny.
I think status adds charm.
The following night, Deesus and Mero, I ain't gonna say past that yet. The following night, Deesus and Mero talked about the episode on their Viceland late night show where Deesus made a joke about Gia. That part right there, she knows those DJ Envy checks though. Oh, okay. That set Envy off. He's been harboring beige rays. Bossy ignorant for this. This is from Bossy.com, by the way. He's been harboring beige rays for the Bodega Boys.
I can't even say beige rays.
For exactly a month now. For a month now. And today, he got it all off his chest. Flip it over to, okay, we're going to find this. That's why it's a bitch at the Breakfast Club interview. Hope it's not too long.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah, so we just watched the interview with Deesus, Mero on the Breakfast Club. Deesus and Mero, they were cracking on DJ Envy and his wife Gia went on the real. And they, what they do, they crack jokes on people when they watch it. That's what they do. So they crack jokes on Gia and DJ Envy, and one of the jokes was like, DJ Envy was saying that when he cheated on her, he's DJ Envy out in the streets, and basically he, whatever the fuck his real name is, at home. And he was like, then she said, well, see, I never knew DJ Envy. And then one of them cracked, well, you knew them DJ Envy checks, though. And that's why DJ Envy got so mad when he came on the Breakfast Club and was trying to check them and called them dickhead and pussy and ordered an apology. And the whole interview went left to the point that DJ Envy left and shit. So now that we got the people who may not have seen the shit caught up on what went down, what y'all saying?
Falafel, son. First of all, that shit was so funny, dog. That was one of the funniest Breakfast Club segments I have ever fucking seen.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, the comics, I think they, number one, I think they should not have apologized.
Real.
They were nice with that.
They were very gracious with that.
In this entertainment world,
I think almost to a fault. Yeah. Like, they were gracious to a fault, right?
We got a comedy show? You know it's a comedy show.
And that was a light joke with some truth in it, bitch.
With some truth
Who
in
you
it.
think who was on that check?
It's not that she in it for the money with you, but if you making money, yeah, she liking that money you making.
She know what you do for work, nigga. That's basically what you're saying. She know you a DJ and you in a famous lifestyle, nigga.
Right, dog.
You can't say she was blind to that.
Right. Or the fact that she don't like the money that y'all both make. It's both y'all money, both her checks and your checks. So it was a lightweight ass joke.
It was very lightweight, dog. And not to get too far ahead, because I feel like this is kind of more towards like the back end of this conversation, but how many... Okay, he got mad because he was saying dudes was talking about his wife, right? It was disrespectful to his wife.
And she felt disrespected as well.
Right.
So that's
okay.
That was key to me.
You know, fine.
No. Fuck that fine shit. I'm saying that that the key point. No. I'm saying the key point I'm looking at is a level of she was mad, so now you try and check these niggas.
Oh yeah.
So
right.
keep going.
So like she keep nagging me about
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But dog, number fucking one. how many niggas' wives have you talked about on the air, on the Breakfast Club?
And mamas.
And mamas. Like,
Sisters
every fucking woman that you've ever
It's somebody-
taken shots at is somebody's wife.
Wife or mama or sister.
So,
Or daughter.
so what is the fucking difference? I ask.
You have a comedy radio show, and you would hide behind that part that we just
Right.
jokes.
You would hide behind it your goddamn self. So it's like, it's really odd to me that you would take so much offense and then you leave out the interview, which is a whole another part of this shit. But I mean, I thought that was really very unsightly on his part. It was, yeah, facts, dog. Like,
It was that beige rage.
bruh, that shit was hilarious. Dog. Beige rage, we need that. Trademark that shit.
Sean Man came up with that one. I know he did.
He's so dumb for that.
Yeah,
Boy
dog.
said, get a look at the chair. Man.
That's all I'm saying, dog. What you saying, AlphaJoe?
This is how I feel about it. Man, fuck DJ Envy, man. Fuck, you
Fuck
gonna
him.
feel like an old bitch ass nigga. And then on top of that, you would check the nigga on quote unquote how you feel was real. Got what you needed out of that. You could have kept the show going because you disrespected the niggas. Got the apology you wanted after you disrespected the niggas.
But you could have handled this off air.
And the nigga, the light skinned nigga.
Y'all could have
Yeah,
handled
this
this off air.
air.
And after that shit was squashed, y'all could have talked about it on air.
Yep.
Right.
You were like, yeah, okay, you did it and kept it moving.
And I
Nah.
think that is some real bitch made shit. Not to cut you off, Joe. I'm so sorry. But
No.
dog, it is so easy to check niggas in a fucking setting where you know you can't exactly like really fight in. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
you
right,
can like
right.
really make yourself look like you checking niggas because you know for a fact like nobody's gonna really let it go too fucking far.
Right.
So I think that's kind of fake on his part to even try it on the air like that.
Baby, I'ma get
because
them niggas tomorrow.
You know you gotta show the fucking dude, dog. Like you're not really about to fucking get
He
rowdy
wanted
with
his wife
nobody.
and kids to see
Yeah.
him checking some niggas.
It was a fucking stunt, dog. So
Yeah.
yeah, Joe, please.
But check it, dog. It almost could have went bad for him because that light skinned nigga with the yellow teeth, that nigga was hard up. Hard up like, nigga, I didn't do jail time, nigga. We can go outside, nigga.
He did so we could go
Nigga,
outside.
he kept throwing hits. We got a celebrity boxing match, nigga.
Yeah.
You, nigga.
He wasn't even known.
Because at the same time, he felt like, dog, why we gotta fucking apologize? Like on the same thing D-Mac said, nigga, this is what you do.
Right.
And we're doing it, and it wasn't even that bad, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and I thought it was cool.
You know, and I thought it was cool.
Because they even said it. They was like, bro, I thought he was going to just kick. We was ready for him to rib back. We was ready for us a shot. Like, we about to have some fun. We about to, shoot off on each other. But, nah, this nigga really took that shit absolutely, positively serious.
super personal because it's always funny. It's dog. Everything is funny, but the moment it's about you, dig. Now it's completely fucking different.
Because I'm going to say this, dog. I understand what you're saying about niggas coming at your family legit. Like, if them niggas was hard up on some shit, like, let's say they was on their show on their podcast, man, fuck that nigga ugly ass wife. Stupid ass bitch ass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they was, if
Yeah,
they
but
going
his-
super
And
agree.
nigga said, man, his wife a gold digging ass bitch or some shit like that.
Something.
They ain't say any
They're
of
just
that.
cracking jokes. They watching your shit, stopping it, cracking some jokes, keeping it like they cracking. You see, it's all in good fun. You can tell the difference between intentional fucking fuckery versus oh man, these niggas cracking like we crack. You got Charlamagne the God on your show. You getting paid partially off of Charlamagne the God being on your team. And
Charlamagne be going some
Going in.
you have a segment daily where he go in on somebody. So come on, son. Like you gotta lighten up. Like your boy said, nigga. Like you in the entertainment business, dog. If you that frail, if you that soft hearted, if you can't got no thicker skin than that shit, you know what I mean? You got a problem.
Nigga,
And that's why
the gospel right there, dog.
that's why I feel like, man, your wife puts that on and you a hoe for getting pushed on like that because I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have brought it up. Yeah, you know what I mean? If I saw them niggas, dog, I'd have brought it up. But dog, it felt like you just was one that this because you started off dickhead and pussy off the dump.
Off top, right?
Off the dump, and then you started demanding an apology like you was gonna do something, and you weren't gonna do
Like,
You
nothing.
gonna do nothing.
You start off your handling like a man, because if you gonna say the word like dickhead and pussy, you might as well have said, man, fuck all this radio shit. Let's go handle this now.
Right. I would have loved to see if them niggas really did not apologize.
Cause
I
they
would not
got
have
a lot.
apologized.
They
dog.
got a lot of niggas that not only would not have apologized, but would have been like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?"
Yeah.
Nigga,
yeah.
what?
Like, excuse me,
Sit your
dog?
bitch ass down, boy.
Nah.
Bruh.
They
Comb
should
your
not have
beige ass
apologized.
Y'all be having some killers coming through on Breakfast Club, dog, and I'm
Yeah.
more than sure there's quite a few niggas you want to put
That's why,
that tone
that's
with.
why he thought he could check these two comedy niggas, not
Right.
knowing that one of them comedy, both of them comedy niggas probably could have had it back in the day.
Niggas know who to play with, son.
Or who to try to play with, who
Right.
they think they playing
He
with.
would have played with beans like that.
Yeah, he would have played with Yachty like that. He would have known not Yachty, your nigga like that.
Who?
I can't remember Rolling Piece.
Oh, Kodak. Oh, no, he wouldn't. Sniper gang Kodak,
you
nigga.
so dumb. You were so dumb. Like, oh, no, he wouldn't.
Fuck no.
Said that quick.
He said that shit so hard.
Sniper gang Kodak.
How
nigga.
dare you even think that you can even
It was not even a conversation.
some bullshit like that on my fair Kodak Black.
I think that's that boy real name, son.
Kodak Black.
Because I don't know what that boy real name is. Let me go find out, son. Ain't no separation between Kodak Black and whoever his real name is.
So it's the Beef Kiss Club. That's
I want to laugh
title.
at some things on Twitter. All right, so let me see. Okay, DJ Envy had a tweet. SMH, you of all people know me doing this to Joe Button. I know this nigga just was really on one. You was there the last time someone said something crazy about my family. And Joe Button, we spoke about it. We don't need the marketing.
So why you speaking about it on Twitter, nigga?
Twitter and on air for your shit, dog. Like,
There's something you could have called Joe Button about.
Mero, laughing my ass off. My man walked out to do push-ups when I suggested a boxing match.
Nigga striking him now.
That boy went out to go stretch.
Cause like you said, AlphaJoe, that nigga snuck in that boxing match shit as a you really won't go.
Yeah.
That was
That was his way.
real niggas
All
caught
you,
that.
dog.
Real niggas caught that shit. That was slide like what he said. I was like,
He also said that slash shit smooth like we can go outside. He
did say that. He
Smile
said-
like we can go outside.
I think that's on the nose, dog. Like where I'm from, like if a nigga say outside, it's like, bitch, what's happening?
because as soon as they mentioned y'all need to go outside to cool down, and then your boy said, well, we can go outside.
Yeah, we can go outside.
You was smiling about it too, like, but nigga said that nigga
ain't playing
stepped
with
out
your
to
bitch ass,
do
nigga.
push-ups when I
That is
suggested.
so funny.
Oh, yeah, it's real beef now, son.
Fuck
That's
you
what
beige
bad.
niggas.
Oh my god. Let me see this third one. That's a computer beat. Is a dick.
That hot beige your age.
This is a Mero Twitter page. Just got my DJ Envy tattoo this morning. Anything happened while I was away? These niggas just gonna troll this man now.
Yep.
Let me see Twitter. Fever Ferreira says, I think it's crazy that DJ Envy defending his wife is up for discussion or whether. Come on.
Man,
computer.
fuck.
Come on, computer. It's been a huge dick. Bossip and my computer do not rock. Okay, I think it's crazy that DJ Envy defending his wife is up for discussion or whether he overreacted. He literally checked the guy about talking about his wife, but it's so normal to not defend women that too many of y'all think he was being weak. I can't with y'all.
Nah.
Whoa.
Y'all.
No.
You're way off base. You're focused on the wrong thing.
That's not this year. We say you could have checked them niggas, but you didn't have to make it a big deal on air and go crazy and then leave your job post.
Especially in the sense of like, since you got what you wanted out of all of it.
And you kept going.
You
Like,
disrespected, you checked it, and got the apology.
and you made it.
And he said he won't ever make jokes about that again.
You made it a thing, and you have to make it a thing. You could have been a real nigga, talk to niggas as soon as they were, because your boy dark skinned dude, he was blindsided.
Yeah.
He was like, I didn't even know this was coming like this.
Yeah, he definitely looked like a little surprised.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's the
dude,
shit.
as soon as you saw them niggas, you could have took them niggas to the side and been like, look,
Like, yo, like before we go on, you know,
Like Birdman or some shit.
fuck.
Look, before right here, all three of y'all.
feel me? I don't like how
Put
y'all,
some
I don't,
respect
I
on
don't,
my
I don't
name.
like how y'all talking about my wife all agree. And the thing is, you could even still did it for the video. The video camera could have caught some shit on the
Yeah.
side, but they had to put it on air. You know what I
right,
mean?
exactly.
On the radio waves, all
Right.
crazy, because we could have probably had an even better interview.
Do it off the clock.
You hear me?
Basically,
Ain't
you
nobody
know.
saying nigga can't check a nigga down. Nigga saying this man going crazy off of one, jokes. Two, he does it too, so it's hypocritical. There's so many issues with it. You hear me?
Right.
You just on this whole nigga.
Oh, he did. Oh, niggas, y'all don't never want to take up for the black woman.
Yeah, man. Why somebody always got to come and make it about that? DJ Envy looking at these tweets like they got the trend. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Come on, Twitter. Come on, Black Internet, Black Twitter. DJ Envy don't want nobody making jokes about his wife, but had no problem publicly cheating on her and let Erica go at her neck. If you want people to respect your family, you need to respect them first. Ooh.
Ooh, somebody that's with
Queen
T
of
on your
America.
family.
Okay, Queen of America.
All right,
Jeez.
Queen of
All right,
America. I
Queen.
saw you, Queen. Ooh. Deesus, huh? DJ Envy is lucky Deesus and Mero are some humble dudes. Humble, respectful dudes. If he had tried that shit with Cat Williams, Michael Blackson, or Dave Chappelle, they would have made him cry on camera.
I wish a nigga would tell Dave Chappelle to apologize.
That's just
For a joke.
Motherfucker.
There's just so many celebrity types that we can just run down the list. You're not even like that. If you would have came at them like that, DJ Envy, that whole segment would
Cat
have
Williams
gone.
looked at that boy too funny. As sure as Cat Williams is, DJ Envy, sit down. For I slap your bitch ass. to another dimension.
I mean,
And he like really had that look on his face, like he really checked niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's what he do.
I'm talking about if this was like Michael Jai White, or if this was like motherfucking Master P, or if this was like, you know what I mean? If this was a nigga, you would have came at Birdman like that.
Right.
Nobody
came
came at Birdman like
just
that.
real niggas.
Real
dog.
niggas, well, you niggas that could definitely kick your ass with no hesitation.
Or at least be ready to fight with no hesitation. Like, man, I'll jump over this motherfucker right now.
Don't you know I'm crazy?
Right, like they
But,
got some niggas that don't care about your show types.
Bridget Jared, they got a lot of women. I'm just gonna say this: if that comment towards DJ Envy came from a nigga like 50 Cent, would he have kept that same energy or no? See, people saying the exact same shit we saying.
Yeah,
It's
obvious.
It's so
Definitely
obvious.
would have cut that shit.
Yeah, I mean, so let's keep it moving, man. Yeah, DJ Envy dog, like
50 Cent should have said something.
I respect. He probably has at this point. We probably should check his Instagram ASAP. But anyway, I respect the vigor that you have in defending your family and your woman. That's the one thing I will say I respect. But the way you went about it was a bit unnecessary and extra.
Yeah.
That's all. I think that's the best way to just put that.
Bitch-ass nigga.
That's an even better way to put it. So anyway, next up, apparently Safaree has recently opened up about his first time Nicki Minaj cheated with Nas on him while he was on set.
Well, that's fucked up.
Oh my God, dog! Like these niggas that do any like, honestly, bro. Like, anyway, let me read this before I say something.
Okay.
Interviewer, how did you feel when you seen her kiss Nas? That's when she, let me see. Safaree recently gave details on the first time Nicki betrayed a relationship with her now ex-boyfriend rapper Nas. Then they broke up already, and it wasn't recently. It was back when Nicki was shooting her video for Right By My Side in 2012. That's when she and Safaree were engaged, and she was being sneaky on set with Nas behind Safaree's back and had to explain later. Wow, she admitted it. Interview, how did you feel when you seen she kissed Nas? I was there. You want to know what's so crazy? I didn't know it happened until the video came out. I ain't gonna lie, I was hurt. Damn, so she kissed this man on video? I was there the whole day. I was like, damn, did that happen when I left to go? I must have left for like an hour. Okay, and my computer's freezing. But like, yeah, so apparently Safaree.
Beyonce is Illuminati. She's stopping us.
I'm just like, sound like.
I said Beyonce. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. It's not Beyonce. I take that back.
Not think completely frozen, but I'd be like certain things though. Like, why do you feel in the need to talk to an interviewer about?
Yeah.
You hear me? And even if that happened to me, I ain't even trying to talk about that shit.
Well, that's because you don't know Safaree. And I watch a lot of Safaree on Love and Hip Hop.
Let
See
us know.
all
Let us
three
know.
of them bitches.
Yeah.
Let us know,
So
Joe.
what
Talk
And
your shit.
Safaree is one of the most goofiest niggas you will ever meet, son, in life. He doesn't mean any harm, but the nigga is a pure cornball, goofball, son. If you watch this nigga on video, this nigga, he's not the type of nigga that'll post something to shame a girl, and he's not the type that really kind of like truly
Because you know we got pop-ups.
He's not really the type to truly disrespect a girl. But as you can see by shit like this, like that hit to kissing Nas way back then and he betrayed her, he's a cornball. You know what I'm saying? And he's a nice guy. He really is. Everybody likes Safaree. Even the girls that cheat on him like him still. Like they still pretty good friends with him.
So he's always getting cheated on?
Well, yeah. On at least 2 seasons he got cheated on. One girl took him away one time. He tried, like when he saw this girl that he was trying to get was messing with another girl. He was like, well, look, I won't have both of y'all. And did not go down the way he would expected it. They went to beating him up. It was bad.
Yeah, so we spending enough energy on a guy like that. Next.
Well,
But he nice guy though.
Yeah, great.
I smoke with him.
Cool. So, next. Rick Ross got out the hospital.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, man. Like, you know,
Nigga missed death another time.
dude, like, what's...
Proud of my boy.
I'm glad he good, bro. That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
glad
I'm glad he
he
good,
good,
dog. 50 Cent was so ignorant, dog. He put up the Rocky thing on his Instagram when the news hit. If he dies, he dies. He put that 50 Cent so stupid, man.
Well, he don't give a fuck about Ross.
Not one fuck given.
at all.
That's when the 50% of nigga that don't give a fuck and never has, dog.
If he dies, he dies.
And Rick Ross is not a friend of his.
They've been beefing for years. So apparently, Terry Crews, went at the dude who grabbed his dick. And he ain't win that court case. The criminal complaint was shot down because it wasn't his bare dick that was touched. They had clothes in between, so it's a technicality.
Oh, so you can grope niggas on the dick with the clothes on. That's what gay niggas can do now to other niggas now. And rapists and shit.
Here it is. The DA office says the case didn't rise to felony level because Vanique did not make contact with Terry's skin when he allegedly grabbed his genitals. And also because Vanique didn't restrain Terry. It's because he didn't hold this man down on some rape shit and touch his bare dick. Everything flew. That's some crazy
He was like,
shit.
okay, so man, nigga told Terry, you never played dick check?
Oh my God.
What you saying, D?
I mean, I'm just saying, let's like do the obvious thing. Let's change sexes, you know, and look at it from that angle. I feel like it would be completely fucking different if you squeeze her boob with her clothes on and don't like restrain her while doing it. Will she lose that court case?
If a nigga grabbed her by the pussy.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's what you're saying. Yeah, grabbed her by the pussy through her sundress.
Yeah.
Could she not get a case on that nigga? That's true.
According to this logic with Terry Crews, she can't.
She can't. Or you know it's nope, she can't. It's fucked up, man. Damn. That's a downer.
Yeah.
Like goddamn, like wow.
So it's like I like really have to wonder like how does this shit really work? Because I would assume that you could have a case if you could prove it happened at least, even if it was through the clothes. Like it's still like not cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell?
Niggas get away with crazy shit every day, B.
I guess I guess the fuck they do then.
Terry ain't got enough money. He gonna get to Hollywood exec.
Shit.
Oh, you think you're gonna take me down, huh?
No way, buddy. I can touch dick through clothes.
Nigga, what?
That's my superpower.
As long as it's not in my mouth, and as long as you, I guess the only way for me to get it while it's out, you gotta be in the bathroom. Or basically, by that time, if I see it out, you're giving me the dick. So is that rape at that point? Like, he gotta touch foreskin. You gotta put your dick out in front of him and be like, you can't touch this.
Or he gotta put his hands in your pants.
Damn, that's deep. Nigga gotta go that far. Nigga get beat up by that time.
Exactly. I would have had so many punches into your mouth by the time that you get your hands anywhere close to my dick.
It would have been a hailstorm of punches.
Before you even got you to my dick, let alone through my belt buckle. Nigga, like,
right, what? But anyway.
Anyway.
Sex scene is this?
So Terry Crews might want to get cool with this nigga if he survives. There's a Whitey killer, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
There's a Whitey killer, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, what the hell's going on?
Kill all white people. Racist serial killer is indicted for killing 3 more hikers in random attacks, bringing the total body count to 6.
Oh my God.
Frederick Demond Scott, 22, made damn you young. 22.
This nigga lost his mind.
Yeah.
said in 2014 he wanted to kill all white people. Scott has been charged in connection with 3 murders, 2 middle-aged men, and 1 homeless woman. All victims were white. On Friday, he was indicted in 3 other murders of white men. The murders were all over the course of a year, with the latest victim shot in the head at noon. All victims were killed near the Indian Creek hiking trail in the city of 480,000. Scott's mother said he refused to get treatment for paranoid schizophrenia.
See that fucking paranoid skit shit, dog? Like, people really be walking around like that, like getting no treatment, like really crazy with voices, dog. Like, telling them to go kill human beings, dog. Like, this shit is so, like, shitty. Like, people really out here suffering. Like,
in America, our people, that's what I was about to say, our people, we in such a racist country that even the quote-unquote, is the wrong way to put it, crazies are seeing things fucked up like, damn, things are racist. This man even got all his mind together and he feeling like, damn, white people be tripping. Like, damn.
Like, white people do it so bad, that's why I'm crazy.
Sheesh.
But we don't advocate for him killing people at all.
No, not at all.
No.
This is a trippy story, though.
But damn.
And they they didn't lead with this man having his paranoid schizophrenia. They led with...
He killing white folk, y'all.
if he was white, that would have been at the front of the fucking list. Like, mentally ill, you know,
young adult.
You know what I'm saying? But that's way at the fucking end. Like, that's just a fucking...
The nigga got a mental disease.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Like, no, that's actually a very important part of that whole situation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Some whole fuck shit, bro. Some whole fuck shit.
Sucks.
So next up, Too Short. He had a rape accuser recently, and he's proven that she was lying on him because she got some fucking text messages that not only showed her coming on to him and wanting to fuck him, but all kind of shit. Too Short's firing back at his rape accuser, revealing explicit text messages he says prove she sexually pursued him. They were dating and there was no rape. The rapper's attorney filed docs Wednesday claiming text messages from Tiana Lewis, who's suing Short for sexual battery, show that they had a hot and heavy consensual relationship. The salacious text in the docs obtained by conclude Tiana telling Short she loves him and calling herself his wife. In another, she refers to his big penis and the fact that she could see it through his pants. The most suggestive one reads, "Baby, I wish you were here right now. Just talking to you on the phone makes me wet." Too Short's high-profile lawyers say Tiana has no evidence to back her claim of sexual assault, and she filed the suit purely to harass their client.
Obviously.
They say if she insists on continuing, they'll go after her legally for filing a frivolous suit.
All right, Too Short.
Get your justice, man.
Bitch.
Nigga. And see, that's the other side of a lot of the climate as we speak on right now today. On one end, I'm in love with women. Get y'all, man. Get these niggas, man. Get all these perverts. Get these fucked up niggas, nigga. I'm on women. Get your voice, nigga. Women rise up. I'm with all that shit, dog. But then these other stories come up of like that chick that accused them 3 black men of raping her, ain't getting no time. And I'm like, well, hold up now. If it's real, go get these niggas. But if it's fake, you need to get got.
Yeah, they should be punished for that.
Straight up.
Like, you should not just be able to do that with no repercussions whatsoever.
They
like,
ruining people's reps.
Yeah, right. Like, even if it's not true, those people reps are still like tainted. Like that is some shit that people think about when they think about you. Like, people hold that shit. So it's like, damn.
And then Too Short such a fucking target because of the music he made.
Right.
It's like, of course, motherfucker, ready to sting your ass.
They crucified him, really. I'm sure like a lot of people thought that it could definitely possibly maybe even most likely be fucking true, dog. And now it's not. And it's like,
My bad. No, you should get jail time. I don't give a damn, dog. You should get
some
jail
kind of
time.
punishment for that,
Because that's a form of molestation or something. You
molesting
molesting a motherfucker reputation, dog, and it ain't the same after that, dog. Like, it's some shit. I don't want to say it's the same level because it's not. But just to use the word for the different definitions that it can be used as and just to be colorful, it's just fucked up.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, man. So I'm glad, Too Short, man. I'm glad you kept them receipts.
Yeah, need that. Keep them receipts.
Keep them receipts, nigga.
Real.
Keep them receipts. Another thing that was a big ass story popping up while we were down was about a girl, Amanda Stanberg, who's known for she had all that backlash when she was that character in Hunger Games that's supposed to be white. And they made her, and they cast Amanda black ass, and it was a big uproar from white people being white about the shit. And she had in recent years become like a little young activist. But some people be feeling like she be kind of tooting her horn a little bit too much, like I'm saying, in her activism, because she do and say real shit. But sometimes you can just chill. You know what I mean? You ain't got to always toot your shit. And so she came out talking about how she was offered. She was offered the role or audition or something for Black Panther, but she turned it down because it's a biracial American and shit. She didn't want to take the role from a dark skinned woman, which is admirable. That's totally fucking admirable. You know what I'm saying? But people
I wouldn't say she came out with it because someone's
they asked her the question, but
yeah.
Just because a nigga asks you a question don't mean you have to give an answer.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What if that's the question? Then what's the answer?
Was the question wasn't specifically did you turn down the role for Black Panther and shit, like, you know what I mean, like the extra shit she said, she didn't have to say, she could have been like, yeah, I turned it down, whoop-de-whoop. Like, you could have did your activism without saying the shit, because in acting, Chadwick Boseman even spoke about it in his interview on Breakfast Club. Most times you don't speak about the roles you turned down or the opportunities you turned down because that shows negative on the person who got that role and shit. So most times it's kind of like what's the word? Kind of distasteful to like speak on something that you turned down. You know what I mean? So that's what a lot of people probably was like, come on, you gotta say that. And then it's a bad fucking timing, because everybody loved Letitia so much. The girl who plays Shuri, they saying that she was supposed to audition for Shuri or some shit. And it's like, nah, nigga, everybody love her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how the media, you know how society is. They loving her. The slightest thing that they take as a slight. Nigga, because I feel it like, because on another tip, dog, I also feel the level of more like I understand wanting to be public to inspire others to do the same, but it's just a tricky thing about timing. I'd have been like, that would have been a truth I'd have said not the weekend after this shit came out. You feel me? Yeah. So in the story, Black Panther stars beautiful brown stars such as Chadwick Boseman, Lupita Nyong'o, and Dan Guerrero, with their rich complexions being a vital piece of imagery within the context of the film. Actress Amanda Stanberg, 19, understood this while auditioning for a role in the blockbuster, saying she withdrew from the casting process because of her lighter skin tone. In an interview with CBC Arts Amanda Paris, Stanberg shared that while she was close to being cast, She recognized the importance of reserving space for darker actors in a film heavily set in Africa. One of the most challenging things for me to do was to walk away from Black Panther. I got really, really close, and they were like, do you want to continue fighting for this? And I was like, this isn't right. She continued that these are all dark-skinned actors playing Africans, and I feel like it would have been just off to see me as a biracial American with a Nigerian accent just pretending that I'm the same color as everyone else in the movie. While it wasn't an easy decision for the wise beyond her years actor, she knows ultimately it was for the best. That was really challenging to make that decision, but I have no regrets. I recognize 100% that there was no spaces that I should not take up. That there are spaces that I should not take up, and when I do take up a space, it's because I've thought really, really critically about it, and I've consulted with people I trust and feel is right. While she didn't reveal the specific role she was almost offered, fans online speculated it would have been for King T'Challa's sister, Tech Junior Shuri, played by Letitia Wright. So, yeah, in the context of that, like, there are people, of course, on her side, there are people saying, like, nigga, why you talking about this? Why you talking about this out loud?
Right.
My thing is timing. Timing. You should just wait for some more time to go through, because it's a valid lesson. But it's like,
not right now, though.
It just came out. This story broke the week. Like, you know what I mean? After it's like, not this.
Yeah.
It is timing. Wait till they go to DVD or something.
Yeah, timing. Because it could be, because they didn't ask her. They asked her, oh, what you think about Black Panther or something. They didn't ask her specifically, what's your experience with audition? Because they didn't even know. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Well, I could have been in Black Panther.
You ain't got to talk about it.
You know what? I said forget it. Black women, especially dark-skinned black women, need to come and rise up. Mm-hmm. So I will leave and I will walk. So you can run.
Dark-skinned women.
And then you can fly.
And remember me.
And remember me as I
did that for you.
Paved the way.
Made a way from the sky to the ground.
Phenomenal woman.
From the dust.
That's me.
To the earth.
You heard me.
You did.
That's all it comes down to. Is like, dude, just be more tactful about your shit, Amanda. You 19 though. I'm about to come down on a 19-year-old. You're excited 19.
You did the right thing. Just shut the fuck up about it.
Last up right now.
And that's all they got to say. Last up in the starters, man. We might be getting weed, y'all. Bill File. It's not yet. We're red state. But we think the hope. Bill File seeking to see marijuana legalized and taxed in Louisiana. Baton Rouge Representative Edmund Jordan is seeking to introduce a bill that would legalize the recreational use of marijuana and set up a way to tax the sale of cannabis. Jordan says this legislation could help with the state's constant budget deficits. I couldn't tell you exactly how much revenue it would generate this time. That's what he fucked up. You know
how much it's gonna make.
As soon as it started.
He probably looked at the numbers like, real talk, every day the numbers keep growing up. I don't know how much you about to make. It's a lick though, y'all. I know that. It's a lick.
A lick, dude.
This is Louisiana, and we know for hitting licks. We need to hit a lick.
I'm saying, nigga, you don't start up telling niggas that you don't know nothing. Nigga.
Right.
You tell a nigga, look, we can make this much and it's going on.
You gotta have the mathematics.
You started off looking fucked up in the red state. Like, I don't know
how much it's gonna do, but it could be a lot though.
You gonna smoke that shit? You gonna give a fuck how much we make? Groceries gonna go up.
Right, dog.
Motherfuckers, you know how much free weed that is for you if we make it recreational for regular motherfuckers?
Nigga, what?
You was legislative mother, You come on.
Carl, come on.
Come on, Carl.
Carl, please make it happen. Work with me on this.
Work with me, Carl. But I think it would be in the hundreds of millions of dollars right now. Colorado, the first state to legalize marijuana, pulled in nearly $200 million in taxes, while Washington State is expected to bring in over $700 million between 2017 and 2019. California can make upwards of $1.4 billion by 2021. Jordan proposes a tax rate similar to cigarettes, which is $1.08 per pack. Jordan says if Louisiana were to legalize pot, it's funny when they call it that, it wouldn't give citizens the right to smoke it whenever they want to. I don't think people should smoke marijuana and drive vehicles. I think we should have strict rules related to it to make sure that if people want to partake in it, that they do it in the safest manner possible.
Wait, you mean like alcohol? Okay. Okay, wow.
Baton Rouge and New Orleans recently approved ordinances that decrease the penalties for possession of small amounts of marijuana. He says making it illegal statewide is the next obvious step. I think it's naive to think that people aren't smoking marijuana. It's there, but right now we have all these prohibitions and restrictions on it. We're driving it underground. George stresses the bill would only address marijuana and not other legal illegal drugs.
He said some real. He said, you know, it is naive to think people ain't
that
smoking.
Real. That man.
Carl,
drop that
stop
real.
saying you're not smoking,
that
Carl.
Man, drop that real.
We know y'all niggas danking.
Straight up and down, yo.
You was just at my house the other day to check out the new bong I got.
We'll
Stop lying,
see,
Carl.
dog. We would make a bunch of money, dog. I think every state would, son. Like, so many people smoke, bro. Like,
Across the board.
across the board, man. Just fucking legalize this shit, bro.
Bruh.
Like, Colorado alone, dog. Like, that was a fucking phenomenon. Like, they made too much fucking money.
Nigga giving money back.
Bruh,
It's like, you know what? Let's
like-
go build more shit for the community.
They fucking made money, and they still making money right now, son.
We just saw one state making millions, another state making millions on millions.
Like, that shit has such
and
like a
then
ripple effect.
Cali might be able to make
Billions.
What the fuck? Why are we being so dumb? Why are we being so dumb?
Because you're gonna have to apologize, dog. That's the fucking thing. Because so many people in this state have been fucked behind this shit being illegal.
You got to
know
let a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
niggas out, too.
You had to let like a
And
bunch
that's
of
what
people
niggas already
out,
doing.
And you know,
We had a story about this, I think a podcast or two ago, about about forgiveness. Like they really which state is doing this? It's one of those states,
I
California,
remember
one of them. We talked about it, right?
yeah.
One of them are releasing motherfuckers after the fact. And I think, you know, y'all gonna have to do that, take that lick, but you need to also give niggas some money. That's the part that y'all don't think y'all doing that y'all would have to do. Like, y'all gonna pay, y'all
Giving y'all niggas freedom back.
And that's the American way of looking at it.
ain't it?
Nigga, you out this bitch.
You out, you free. The shackles off your feet so you can dance. So you better pray.
Because guess what, nigga? You did the crime. And at the time, that was the law. That's
Now that's American. That is American as apple fucking pie, though.
I ain't got nothing else to say
Nope.
after that. Let's get into that. Bats. Nerd out moment.
Bats Nerd Out Moment.
Bats. Nerd out.
That's NerdOut moment. That's NerdOut moment. That's NerdOut moment.
Bats.
NerdOut. That's NerdOut moment. That's NerdOut moment. That's NerdOut
So yeah, in Bats Nerd Out moment, first off, we gotta suck the eternal schlong of Black Panther, which still dominates for its fourth week in a row.
Making $1 billion.
Worldwide, a Billie.
Sick.
A Billie worldwide has surpassed the Dark Knight, and in terms of how much money it's made, is rising in the history books. It's still number one. A Wrinkle in Time couldn't shake it.
I mean, it wasn't. I didn't want to shake it.
It's still beautiful that for the first time in history, two black directors, a male and a female, have taken up the number one and number two slots in the box offices with the films that they've helmed. And then also the first two black male and females to be trusted with over $200 million to make their movies. So this is history we're seeing in the making. And even though I do not have any natural interest in A Wrinkle in Time, I'm glad it's doing well, at least financially, because it's been getting some mixed reviews as far as critically. But,
I mean, I told you when I first saw the preview for it, when I watched it, I was like, you know what? This shit makes me want to read the book because I just don't know what's going on.
right.
It's about time travel, right?
I don't know.
It's about some little girl looking for her father, some adventure with her little partner, and they go into a whole bunch of shit that involves a bunch of fairy tale shit. And yeah, I've never watched it. I've never read the book, but I've listened to 2 podcast reviews on it because I knew I had no interest in watching it, so I was interested to see what people were saying about it. And in those podcasts, I got spoiled on a bunch of shit. And from even the people talking about it seemed confused though. Like that's the funny part. Like the people who read the book said they got a lot of things were changed and left out that was in the book.
Always, yeah.
And so some connections they were able to make on their own. But like people that like a lot of podcasters I listened to are talking about that had no connections from the book were just saying this didn't make sense right here and I was confused right there and the colors were cool I guess, but like there was a lot of issues with the motherfucker. And like I said from Dump, like I wanted to win. I want Ava to win.
Yeah.
But damn, yo, like do I have to sit myself through a movie that I know I don't really feel like seeing?
Yep.
Nah, I'd rather just pay for the ticket.
Nope. You gotta watch that movie, dog. You know why you gotta watch it? Because you gotta see if it's good or not.
everything that they're saying is shit I'm not interested in.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, there's nothing about that. And I'm not shaming nobody who wants to go see that damn movie. If you want to go see that damn movie. But I'm saying just naturally, like, even the things that they were talking about in the movie, I'm like, even the good things they brought up is like, I don't care. Like, I just, when you saw the trailer, you see the trailer for Wrinkle in Time, D?
No.
Oh, so you don't know what the fuck going on that level either. I'm completely detached.
So the trailer
Sorry.
is a fucking... It looks like the new version of Never Ending Story.
But it don't even look cool like Never Ending Story.
I love Never Ending Story.
I do love Never Ending Story.
That first one was raw. Like, once again, the sequels kind of brought shit down, but that first one was raw.
Oddly enough, I saw the sequel first, and then I saw the first one.
I like this. There's like 4 sequels. I like the first 2.
Yeah, the first 2.
I like 1 and 2.
I only count those, really.
Yeah, because after part 2,
it's some whole other shit.
Left.
Like, no.
They went left.
But no, 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are good. I give
those
it that.
are the one.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Back to Black Panther. Big up to y'all, Black Panther, doing it. Let them know that, yes, black people sell.
Yeah,
yes, motherfuckers fuck with us. I don't care if some people in China didn't like it and they giving it 6.5.
Fuck China with that shit.
But you still gave us $64 million to the cause, China.
Yeah,
so bang, bang, booey. Get them chips.
It was too black. I couldn't even see my seat.
Well, I'll give you this one part. There was that one scene in the darkness with Black Panthers fighting. Like, that is pretty fucking dark. But other than that, don't talk about black skin. Fuck you. Anyway, what was I about to say about Black Panther again? The sequel, has already been announced.
Yeah, which I think is going to be pretty sweet.
It's going to be after Infinity Wars, though, right?
It's going to be in 2020, my nigga. We ain't about to say this for another 2-3 years. Or 2021. I know it's like 2-3 years from now. So it's going to be it's going to be after the second Infinity War. So you heard me? Like,
there's a child that has to go through high school before we see it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That before we see it.
So
but it's coming.
Snickers. Yeah.
It's coming. With all the money that made, of course it's going to come. There's no choice for it to come. Oh.
you laughed first.
There's no choice.
But anyway, as we continue on, Infinity Wars, they got moved up a week. So instead of being May, whatever that was, it's going to be coming out in April.
Okay.
And the last week of April, Infinity Wars dropping. So
this year?
April, nigga. This April, next month.
Damn.
Infinity Wars. Field trip, niggas.
Field trip.
Shouts out to Jessica Jones, which just dropped recently. I got to about episode 5.
Yeah, I need to get up on that because I just finished season 1 a couple of days ago, which is really fucking sweet.
You fucked with season 1?
Yeah, I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Season 1 dark as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to see like what they're gonna do for season 2.
All right, so we're gonna watch this Luke Cage new trailer.
Okay. Yeah, my nigga Luke Cage.
He's back for season 2.
Yo, I'm Luke Cage. I ain't no jerk. You can't burn me. You can't blast me. And you definitely can't break me. I ain't no jerk. You wanna test me? Step up. I'm right here. Get paid, black man. Get paid.
That was a tease.
Okay, I hated that.
Yeah, why was you talking that shit?
I hated that.
That was so weird. That was weird.
I do like the B-boy style music, but I hated that trailer just now. He annoyed the fuck out of me.
Hey, I'm Luke Cage. You can't burn me, you can't shoot me, you can't beat me, you can't kidnap me, you can't even suck my dick.
Nigga, what you shaft, nigga? What the fuck is you doing, dog? Like, this is so unlike you in
Luke
the fucking
Cage.
show.
It's not like him at all. It's out of character. It's weird.
Yeah.
This is more Black Lightning.
I'm gonna watch this
It's
shit.
not even Black Lightning. Black Lightning, Family Man, he wouldn't be in the hoodie talking shit to the camera talking about you can't burn me, nigga.
Of Luke Cage.
And Luke Cage on the curse, so you didn't even have the funniness of saying bitch.
Right.
He says it's Luke Cage, bitch. No, he's like, it's Luke Cage. Dun, 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 dun.
You about to break dance, nigga? Like, that's all I'm waiting for, nigga. Just start spinning on your fucking bald head. You know it's fucking easy, ain't got no hair. Fuck.
Well,
been a long time.
Still gonna watch it.
I should have left you without a stroke.
well, that's what FLYWITHBATS podcast thinks of the Luke Cage teaser.
Yeah.
What you got something to say, Joe?
Nah. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the spinner on it one time and call it a day for me, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I liked it, but I just really liked the end when it was like, all right, black man getting paid. But,
that was even more fucking annoying. Like, god damn.
I'm Luke Cage. I ain't no jerk.
Right, a battle rap?
You can't burn me. You can't blast me.
This is a battle rap.
And you definitely can't break me. I ain't no jerk. You wanna test me? Step up. I'm right here. Get paid, black man. Get paid.
Nope, it wasn't better the second time. I'm not really.
It was worse the second time.
It was.
That nigga sound he spitting a poem.
So yeah,
Spoken word style.
like you said, D-Mac, I'm about. We're gonna watch it.
Yeah, definitely gonna watch
Regardless.
it. Gonna support. Gonna watch.
Guess what? This is the teaser. This ain't even a real trailer.
Exactly. Like it's not the show. It's the teaser. I hate this teaser.
Super teaser.
But
Super teaser.
I'm sure the show itself is gonna be amazing.
Shouts out to Kristen Wiig who got cast as Cheetah in the next Wonder Woman movie.
Word. That's what's up. That's Wonder Woman's villain.
That's one of the biggest villains, and a lot of people on the internet is going crazy because just like when Heath Ledger got cast, just like when Michael Keaton got cast as Batman, just like when Ben Affleck got cast, just like when Anne Hathaway got cast as Catwoman, no one can see her being evil villain Cheetah because she's known for the comedic roles. Even though in Kristen Wiig's recent years, she's been doing a lot of dramatic roles. That's what got people interested and wanting to work with her. And that's what come the director was so amped to work with her because she's like, lately she's been killing it in the dramas. But my thing about her is not that I've been proven wrong too many times to just think that because you're known for comedy, that mean you can't do a superhero movie.
Why box you in the comedy and don't think you could do anything of villainous or evilness or dramatic?
My thing is, she's gonna get in some other kind of shape. Cause just her build and how I'm used to seeing her presented, she doesn't seem like a fierce fighting machine.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna like turn her into that.
If she do the work again, cause she can't come in there just being mean and sassy.
No.
She gotta work out cause Cheetah fights.
That is a body type. Yeah, that is a body type. Gotta have.
Bitch's name's Cheetah.
Come on, son.
You gotta be fast and ferocious.
Right.
And they got different versions of Cheetah. There's a kind that don't have power. There's two kinds that didn't have powers that just wore an outfit that was Cheetah inspired. And then one that got like some power from some like cheetah guy like Black Panther or some shit and took on all the characteristics of a cheetah or whatever. And there's even this cartoon version that instead of the cheetah guy giving it to, it was like some experiment going wrong and still gave all the powers and the fightiness and all this, but still made it look like a cheetah. So there's a bunch of ways it could go with her doing this. I just need to see her swag with it and see that she can fight.
We don't need you to be the Iron Fist of Cheetah.
Right. Don't Iron Fist us, dog.
On a complete tangent, I thought the Panther guy was dope as fuck.
Bass?
Yeah, Bass. I was like, yeah, that's tight.
I like every time they would pray to Bass, make jokes with Bass, for the sake of Bass, look at Bass. Every time their Bass was put up, and every time they went to the ancestors, I was like, man, they ain't putting Christianity in none of this shit.
Speaking of ancestors,
where y'all woke ass niggas? Where y'all woke ass niggas are saying about that?
I mean, woke ass niggas.
Disney could always be pushing Jewish propaganda and all that, but they're pushing African concepts and ancestral beliefs.
But Black Panther's for the white man. Whatever. Lupita Nyong'o, Viola Davis. I'm sold already. They're doing a movie about African warrior women.
Watching
instantly. They're gonna play a mother and daughter trying to hold up the rest of their freaking full like female army of like black motherfuckers going hard and not being colonized.
It's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be raw as fuck. I'm about it. On computers being a whole ass and trying to get the name of the film and shit.
Fire for
but
sure.
that Lupita Nyong'o and Viola Davis, I'm sold. Take all my money.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Shut up and take my money.
See, that's what I'm saying. Give me an actual interest. Like, y'all niggas telling me, you ain't go, if you want to see Black Panther, you better go see Wrinkle in Time. But I was interested in Black Panther.
I don't have to go see a motherfucking
right. Like, why you gonna shame me because I'm not excited about some shit that I would have been excited about no matter who directed it?
Right.
You could have presented the same thing to me with a white woman director or a white male director, and I would have been the same kind of meh.
Right.
It's a fairy tale.
I like fairy tale shit.
And
Game of Thrones is a fairy tale.
I ain't saying, all right, listen. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it being a fairy tale. And Wakanda, in a sense, is a fairy tale. But it was a,
You know what you know what it's about?
What?
Wrinkle in Time.
But with the fucking previews, you can shit you can relate to, nigga.
Well, but like one thing I did hear that it's like Viola Davis, Ava DuVernay's. I believe that her father passed recently, and so the theme about the daughter looking for her dad and whatever was like was a through line that made her. She turned down Black Panther to do this, so it was a through line that made her.
She put it in the news like that.
You hear me? Hey, that was a through line for her, and as well as she said she made this film for like I think she said for black little girls or for like so she's like she don't. Fuck it if you got flaws with it. Basically, she like, I made this love letter to black girls. So Boom. So I'm not gonna hate on it in that way for that. But back to this shit, The Woman King. Oh my God, that's an ignorant ass name and all the best ways possible.
Woman King.
It was starring The Woman King, Viola Davis, Lupita Nyong'o, the powerful true story of an extraordinary mother-daughter relationship. There's no one more extraordinary than Viola Davis and Lupita Nyong'o to bring them to life, says Hannah Minghella, the president of TriStar Pictures. The film is inspired by true events in the kingdom of Dahomey, a powerful state in the 18th century. It will tell the story of Naniska, who's Viola Davis, general of the all-female military unit known as the Amazons, and her daughter Nawi, who together fought the French and neighboring tribes who violated their honor, enslaved their people, and threatened to destroy everything they've lived for. The story is an original from Mario Bello, blah, 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 blah. I want to see all this shit. I don't give a fuck. He's going to be a beast. Oh, beast!
Alright, so my money's been paid for that. That's already discussed. So next on the list, that's on my Wakabi check mark.
Now, even though Ava DuVernay turned down Black Panther, apparently she's her favorite superhero is this comic character named Barda from the New Gods in DC universe, and that's a really little known comic. But she loves that character, and now that's the comics that she's bringing to life. So she's gonna be the filmmaker to on board to direct the New Gods at Warner Brothers. Apparently, Warner Brothers right now, after the failure of Justice League, their deal is now they just about making whatever movies they feel like. If we talked about the Joker movie that's gonna be coming, now they're gonna just make this New Gods movie in its own little universe. And come on, black director, you about to. And I'm interested in seeing her and Spike Lee have takes on this superhero universe, because Spike Lee is also may possibly direct a superhero film, and I'm like, dude, right now I'm very curious. Huh? Yeah, Nightwatch is his name. And Luke Cage, the showrunner, is reportedly writing the script, so he might direct Nightwatch, which is as a character I don't know much about, honestly. Like that's what they got made, but he does look like Spawn. And here go to do is Dr. Kevin Trench, aka Nightwatch, made his debut in 1993 comic book Spider-Man number 97. The character's origins follow Dr. Trench witnessing a costume man die fighting terrorists, and when Dr. Trench unmasks the man, he discovers the man is an older version of himself. Dr. Trench would then later steal the costume to wear while fighting crime, with time travel playing a major role in the character's story. I'm curious. Spike Lee, time traveling, superhero cat, trippy shit. I'm with it. I'm interested.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's go. We'll see. And once again, like Spike's show for Inside Man, if he's not writing it, it's not as heavy handed. Because his directed, Inside Man is the highest grossing Spike Lee movie ever, because he just directed it. He didn't write it with all the extra Spike Lee overtones, and sometimes, a lot of his stuff need to be cut down because he'd be too wordy with his messages, and that's a flaw of Spike Lee's, whether you love him or hate him, you know what I'm saying? And off the dump, hearing that this cat from Luke Cage writing the script, but Spike Lee gonna bring his directing expertise, I'm excited.
I feel like this comic, just based off of what we talked about here, it sounds a lot to fucking tackle.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm not gonna make any assumptions yet. I'm just wait for the teaser and the trailer, because it sounds like a lot to make look good.
Yeah.
For like an audience.
And makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm still curious.
I'm curious.
Nightwatch, fucking put it up there. I mean, I bet so about it. I was like Spike Lee directing it. Long as it ain't a Spike Lee fucking joint, in the sense of that bitch don't be like Chicago, Shy,
right.
As long as it don't be like some shit like that where it's just, overly spiky.
But
then I'm cool with it.
He just be long-winded at times. But he's not writing it, so,
So, hey, I love Spike Lee's eye. He has a great vision. I love the Spike Lee dolly. You know what I'm saying?
The Spike Lee dolly. I feel it, dog. I'm just, like you said, I feel your hesitancy, D, but I'm curious to see what he does.
I mean, Nightwatch is a character who I don't really know too much about.
I don't know much about it at all, but I'm feeling like he black.
Yep.
I mean, quite obvious.
I don't think Spike Lee would have tackled him if he wasn't black.
Yeah, no.
The way his costume looked like it's hiding the face of a black man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just feel like it's a black
Leroy Jenkins.
Definitely open-minded to seeing it, but...
And Michael B. Jordan, Netflix orders a superhero series that he was producing called Raising Dion, about this little kid who got powers and his single mom was raising him. And I remember this had a campaign a few years ago on Facebook trying to get people to raise money for it. And I guess Michael B. Jordan decided to produce it, and now Netflix is riding with it. And let's get this money. And and he says he's gonna have an inclusion rider on all his projects. And inclusion rider is this term that's making the rounds now in the media and the industry. Basically, an inclusion rider basically looks at your script, look at your cast and shit, and make sure there's an equal representation of everybody. and everybody got to have and women can't just have like five words to a man's 5 monologues and shit. They made sure that shit can be still balanced out. I think as well as on set too. Like it's pretty cool. So he said on all his projects that he produces, he's gonna make sure in a fight to get women and minorities and such more inclusion. He gonna have that on his movies. So that's respectable.
Right, Jordan.
It's respectable. B.
Michael
Jordan.
B.
Yeah, that was Bats. NerdOut moment. I'm curious to see this. Netflix feel like they already said they releasing like 700 new series and shit.
Man, Netflix said we
about to be the empire.
We about to hook up every black person but Monique.
That is funny as fuck. That's fucked up. Oh. And once again, so we'll be missing this if we was currently boycotting Netflix. We need to be smart black people and boycott Snapchat.
Boycott Monique.
Okay, let's get the question.
Well, that went off the rails.
Let's get the question of the day, man. We're going to get up out here. You hear me? So, there's this felony that's going down that might happen in Missouri for students who bully. They can be charged with a felony. And I want to ask y'all, what's y'all feelings about that?
That's not smart.
Students in Missouri who bully others at school can face criminal charges under a new state law that considers the infliction of emotional distress a felony. Educators worry that the new definition of harassment as a crime, part of a broader overhaul of Missouri's criminal code, could draw police and the courts into situations that are commonly considered school disciplinary matters. That in turn could lead to more students facing serious legal repercussions and even jail time for school misconduct. I'm going to leave it on there. What y'all saying about that? Felonies for bullying.
Basically, you are opening the door to hitting kids with felonies before they leave out of high school. Like, they're going into adulthood with felonies on a fucking record. And that shit affects every fucking thing you do, like as far as getting a fucking job, etc. And it seems like it's very flimsy. It seems like it'll be very easy to hit somebody with a felony for bullying because it's like, what is bullying? You know, how do you define it? Where do you draw the fucking line? Because everybody's line for bullying ain't the fucking same.
Right.
So, you know, who gets to choose when a child gets a fucking felony for staring at somebody for too fucking long? You know what I mean?
Emotional distress.
Yeah. So, it's like that is an extremely steep and slippery slope.
So you want to give children felonies, right, for bullying? I think that you just found another way to get this money in the system to legalize something else and put something else into some other kind of system to get some more money out the prison system. 1. 2, you're going to lock children up for felonies for bullying, but you're giving teachers guns. So the classroom is all out of fucking order. Apparently.
We ain't going don't get that part.
We ain't gonna talk about. I ain't talking about the guns, but I'm just saying that's how fucked up the order is. It's like we got guns for teachers and bullies going to jail. And number 3, man,
and you gotta put bullies in quotation marks every time you say it because you only know.
And number 3, man, how weak is society about to be if a nigga can't handle a bully? When there's fucking bigger bullies with more fucking rules that and shit that ain't gonna get felonies, like cops and shit. What happens if you nigga, what? How you gonna stand up for yourself?
What'd you call it, D?
What?
What did you call it?
What?
Big ass. You called it slippery slope, but you called it...
Yeah, just a big ass, just a very steep and slippery slope.
Very steep and slippery slope.
Like, it like really puts the fucking cherry on top of the school to prison pipeline concept.
Right.
Like, it just really just wraps that shit up in a fucking bow and just serves it up like free.
Because guess what? A lot of black kids gonna be getting felonies.
Exactly.
That's what
so no shit. Like,
so,
they're idiots.
Yeah, man. So to get more on this topic and more, get into that ETOUFEE of the day on side B. For side A, we about to get out this piece. You hear me? Because, you know, we got other things we about to get into and such. But we hopefully that you click on, you download, and you get with that side B because we got, as you can see, a lot of things to get into. So, yeah, this is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it Mr. out or you ain't going to find me. And as usual, I'm going to keep saying subscribe to us on all your stuff that you can find podcasts on iTunes, FLYWITHBATS.podbean.com, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, soon to be Spotify, you feel me? Subscribe. Tell your friends. We try to get our numbers up. Tell your friends to fuck with us, subscribe to us. If they listen to podcasts, well, they should be subscribed to us as well. Because if you can hear us, they can hear us.
Right.
You hear me? And it's not no chastisement. That's just saying, you know, we want more friends. And hit us up on flywithbats@gmail.com with anything that you want to talk to us about. I was looking once again the metrics, though. We are really around the country and it's tripping me the fuck out. So let's build on that. Let's build.
Yeah, let's build.
Yeah, so for sideA, yeah.
And you already know, out of here for sideA, this your boy D Mac. And you can catch me on all your social media platforms at FrenchBread_kid. Share, like, subscribe. I'm out here.
Posse Wine, it's your boy AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook at Joseph Alphaman Pines, Instagram Alexander the 83, and I'm gonna get this shit as one title one day. Until then, I'm out this bitch.
And big ups to Jordan Peele for winning that Oscar for Get Out.
Woo!
Get out, nigga!
You hear me? That is, you know, that's just a big wave for all us that's in the industry, trying to get bigger in the industry.
Proud of you, nigga.
Big ups to Jordan Peele for that, man. That cannot not be heralded, applauded, and respected. Straight up.
I tip my hat off to you like Birdman did to Master P.
Wait, what?
Remember when Birdman tipped his hat off to Master P? When he told him about it, he's like, man, he led the way of the game. I tip my hat off to him. That's how I tip my hat off to Jordan Peele.
I feel I just forgot about that, my man.
Awesome.
Bye, niggas. She was looking so disgusted, like, you motherfucker, you call yourself you
I'ma keep it general just like the army. Most real niggas know, most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just act Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If they don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learn all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. It's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. And it's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. CZ.